A major surge in new business during the pandemic. According to a recent ranking by Real Estate Witch, Jacksonville was ranked the 8th best city nationwide to start a business. But running a business comes with a lot of responsibilities, including a whole new set of financial considerations. Jessica Steinbeck, business relationship banker with Florida Capital Bank, joins me this morning to talk about this. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, what are some ways business owners can get their financial footing?
Being a business owner is really hard. You're so good at your business, but managing finances is a whole other story. So we came up with some tips to help business owners get their finances straight. So I would say the first tip, and probably most important, would be to separate your business accounts and your personal accounts. Commingling funds is probably a big no-no, and that can also tell you what you're spending. What are your business expenses, and that can also make filing your taxes a lot easier. Another tip that can also help is establishing accounts for each business function. Having separate accounts for your payroll, for example, versus having everything come out of one operating account is really a huge help to figure out your account receivables and just reduce risk of fraud, which is something that's also really important.
And Jessica, reviewing and updating a business plan, that's a big deal is what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, so having a business plan is always important when you're starting a new business. What we need to know and what people should really know is not only how do I plan to do my business, but how do I manage my business? My strength as a landscaper is to do landscaping, but how do I market myself? So you want to put that information in your plan to see how am I going to do this so I can grow my business and move forward.
Jessica,
how am I going to handle?
Another thing I want to ask about is streamlining the process. Is that difficult for business owners, people starting a new business? Are there ways you can streamline things?
Yeah, so I always say it's important to talk to your banker. If you are starting a business, talk to a business banker so that way they can give you the different options that banks offer. So for example, you can use ACH to pay your vendors quickly. You can use mobile deposit, mobile banking, things like that can help with your cash flow and make things a lot easier so you have access to your funds quicker and you can also pay your bills faster.
Jessica, so if I'm starting a business and I'm used to worrying about my own bank account and someone getting my own personal information, but your business needs to be financially secure too as far as scams or people getting access to your accounts.
Yes, that is a huge factor when having a business account. Personal account fraud and business account fraud is very different and handled very different when it comes to banking. So there are tools that have preventative ways to help you with your business, such as positive pay. If you're a business owner and you have a lot of checks that you write, ask your banker about positive pay because that'll certainly help you view your checks before they clear your account. So that way you can know whether or not that's the person who you actually issued a check to. Also having sweep service, and there's just so many products out there that you can use to help secure your business account because we definitely don't want to have our money taken from us.
Jessica Steinbeck with Florida Capital Bank. Jessica, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. If you guys need any advice or have any other tips, please check out our website at flcb.com.